So my name is Mark Willoughby. I'm the technical director for the theater department, and I'm going to talk to you about some of the etiquette for backstage. When you are a backstage technical person, you're considered a stagehand, whether that is for costumes, lights, sound, set, props, doesn't really matter. Everyone's considered a stagehand. So some of the things that you need to know when you're a stagehand, the very first thing is that whenever you show up for a show or rehearsal, that you're going to sign in, and generally that sign in is somewhere around the green room. Make sure that you sign in, and then you're going to go check in with the assistant stage manager that is responsible for backstage. You always want to be respectful of the space. These are not our spaces, so don't write on the walls. Don't take anything that's not yours. Be mindful of cleaning up after yourself. Don't leave food or any of that stuff laying around. You should not actually have food or anything other than bottled water backstage. During the run of the show, you want to be quiet. Any noises that are backstage generally can be heard on stage or in the audience, so you always want to talk softly and be as quiet as possible. Be aware of your surroundings so that you're not backing into a table and knocking everything over, or getting in the way of an actor or scenery piece that is moving on and off stage. As a stagehand, you're going to wear all blacks. That means full long sleeve black shirt, black pants, and you also need a pair of black tennis shoes. The shoes need to be a soft sole so that you're quiet. You don't want to have boots because then you'll be clomping around. And they can't be a really thin, unsupportive shoe, because if you're moving around backstage, your toes and things could get run over. During the run of the show, you want to make sure that if there is ever a problem, that you go to the assistant stage managers first. Don't ever talk to the stage manager during the run of a show, because they're actually calling the cues. If you were to go up and talk to a stage manager, then that would completely distract them and they could miss an important cue or an important safety point that they need to see. So make sure that if there's an issue, that you always go to the assistant stage manager, and they will tell you what to do or communicate with the stage manager at the appropriate time. Don't peek into the audience. If you can see the audience, then the audience can see you. So remember, stay backstage and be quiet. As a stagehand, it's your responsibility to maintain and help with the run of the show, whether that's moving the scenery, setting up props, handing props to actors. So you always need to be ready when you're running backstage. Always be mindful and pay attention in case something happens and you need to go and help very quickly. Don't ever have your phone backstage. You should never have your phone or any kind of electronics in the backstage area. You won't be needing them during the run of the show because you'll be paying attention and you'll be actually doing the show. Phones and electronics are generally allowed in the green room. If you have a long period of time where you're not doing anything for the show, you can go into the green room and you can look at your phone or on your electronics at that point. But always be mindful that you need to be back on the stage at a certain point in time.